At the 2026 FIFA World Cup, most conversations revolve around teams, their structure, their tactics, their defensive shape, their midfield control. But there is one player who breaks that entire logic. Kylian Mbappé is not just performing inside the system. He is forcing every system in the tournament to react to him. And that is why analysts are no longer asking who is the best player. They are asking something far more dangerous. How do you even defend against this? Because right now, every team that faces France enters the match with a plan and leaves it with a problem they couldn't solve. The biggest misconception about Mbappé in 2026 is that his threat is purely speed-based. That used to be true. It is no longer enough to describe him. Now, he is a positional disruptor. What does that mean? It means Mbappé does not just run into space. He creates space where none exists. When he drifts left, entire defensive lines shift. When he drops centrally, midfielders hesitate. When he stays high, center backs refuse to step forward. This creates something rare in football, a constant state of defensive uncertainty. Teams are not reacting to the ball, they are reacting to the possibility of where Mbappé might go next. And that hesitation is exactly what he exploits, because at this level, hesitation is the same as defeat. France in 2026 are not a traditional 4-3-3 attacking side anymore. They are closer to a hybrid attacking network. It is fluid, unpredictable, and heavily transition based. In possession, Mbappé is often supported by overlapping runners and rotating attackers like Dembélé and Olise, who constantly switch positions to pull defenders out of shape. This creates three key tactical effects. Defenders lose reference points, midfield lines get stretched vertically, fullbacks are forced into isolation situations. And in that chaos, Mbappé becomes the final destination of every attack. Even when he is not directly involved in the build-up, he is always the intended end point. That is what makes France so dangerous. They do not try to find Mbappé, they engineer the game so he ends up finding the goal. One of the most overlooked parts of Mbappe's 2026 evolution is his first touch under pressure. Earlier in his career, defenders tried to contain his runs. Now they try to survive his receptions, because if Mbappé receives the ball clearly between the lines, the defensive phase is already compromised. Here's why. One touch to control, second touch to eliminate pressure, third touch often becomes a shot or assist. That sequence happens in under 3 seconds, so defenders are forced into a brutal decision: step forward and risk being bypassed, or drop back and allow him to turn freely. Either option creates danger, and that is the key tactical truth of this World Cup. Mbappé does not need 10 touches to hurt you. He needs 2. If there is one phase of play where Mbappé becomes almost impossible to stop, it is transition. When France win the ball, everything changes instantly. No build-up delay, no reset phase, just vertical acceleration. And Mbappé is the trigger. The moment possession is regained, He sprints into channels, he attacks blindside spaces, he forces center backs to turn and chase. And at that moment, defenders are at their most vulnerable, not organized, not set, not ready. This is where most of his goals in the tournament are coming from. Not structured attacks, but moments of collapse, because Mbappé thrives in chaos more than control. Coaches across the tournament have tried everything: low blocks, high presses, man marking systems, double coverage on the left flank, but none of it fully works. Why? Because Mbappé forces contradictions. If you defend deep, you invite pressure for 90 minutes. If you press high, you expose space behind. If you double mark him, you leave other elite attackers free. And if you try to stay balanced, he finds the imbalance anyway. That is the core issue. Mbappé is not just beating defenders, he is breaking tactical systems at their core design level. By the time teams face France in the knockout stages, the battle is already half mental. Players know what is coming. Coaches know the threat. Fans know the danger. And yet, nobody can fully prepare for it. Because the fear is not just that Mbappé will score, it is when he will score. Early goal, game shifts, let go, game ends. One mistake, tournament over. That pressure builds before kickoff and grows with every minute. And that is why Mbappe's greatest weapon in 2026 is not just speed, finishing, or positioning. It is inevitability, the feeling that no matter what you do, he will still find a way. The 2026 World Cup will produce champions, it will produce heroes, it will produce heartbreak, but above all, it is producing something rare. A player who no longer fits into the game, but reshapes it every time he steps on the pitch. Kylian Mbappé is not just the greatest threat of this tournament, he is the reason every team must now ask a new question. Not how do we win, but how do we survive him?